Summarising this, the balanced zone contains all the positive qualities that we've detailed so far. It should be our aim to remain in this place, where a healthy expression of our archetype's key traits are evident, and everyone around us benefits. The overheated zone is where we launch into a predictable set of excessive expressions that invariably cause hurt and damage to ourselves and to others. The frozen zone represents an evident lack of archetypal expression. Here the individual appears unable to access the abilities and strengths of a particular archetype, even when the situation is demanding it from them, and such a lack of appropriate response will render them quite ineffective. What's interesting is that each archetype displays very specific behaviours when it either overheats or freezes, when it operates with either too much or too little energy. Most people find that their strongest traits, whilst mature and balanced most of the time, will on occasions flare up and overheat. This untempered strength needs to be effectively managed if damage is to be limited. An archetype may also dive into a frozen state of inactivity, usually in response to a stressful situation. Even strong archetypes can lapse into this state when they've thrown everything that they've got at a particular challenge and it is still not overcome. For weak or immature archetypes, however, it may take little more than a certain tone of voice or a certain look from somebody to trigger such a response. Jung referred to these negative zones as shadows, giving us a sense that the very thing that can bring us the help that we need, the positive, mature archetype, also carries with it a darker side that is always present and potentially very damaging. Too hot to handle. We may feel justified in our overheated behaviours at times, but people around us will get stung. Somewhere deep down inside, we might feel that we have a positive intent, but we've started to exhibit unproductive behaviours that lay too much pressure on those around us, and this invariably results in driving people away. If we've acted this way for years, we're probably the last ones to acknowledge that we've crossed a line, and are very likely to resent anyone else pointing this out to us. Whilst we may feel completely justified in our approach at the time, we're actually just overcompensating for hidden fears and insecurities. So if you want to get hold of the entire audio book, get over to Amazon or iTunes, just search for 3 words, Team, Me, Pad, and you should be able to find it easily enough. You might also want to get over to my website, team-me.biz, and sign up to download a number of materials including audios, videos. You can see the written descriptions of these archetypes, excerpts from my book, all kinds of materials to help you on your way.